Hi there, and welcome to my review of the novel Black Pearle by Terrace Murray. So, I don't normally go a lot into book reviews, into the whole booktube and book talk aspect of things. It takes a special book to get me to do that, and this is one of those books. It is by a first-time author, name of Terrace Murray. It is called Black Pearle, and it's well, we'll get into it. It was done by Black Odyssey Media. That's the company that put it out. And I guess one of the most important things to talk about right away is what caught me with this book. So, like a lot of people that do reviews and stuff like this, speak to different like agencies and agents and stuff, and things get sent our way. Now, I don't normally choose a lot when it comes to books, because books do take a lot longer when it comes to the review portion of this. Movie, you watch it a couple times, it's 2 or 3 hours. For this one here, I read this book 3 times. I'll probably read this again actually before this is all over. But I wanted to get this review done. But this is actually a fascinating freaking book. Black Pearle is a crime romance novel, and it is so well done. What's really stands out with Black Pearle is the way that she does the characters. The characters have a distinct voice, and the way the chapters are set up. And I'll let you know about the novel, don't worry. So that we're getting it from different perspectives. So we get it from Pearl's perspective, and we'll get it from Black's perspective, and sometimes we'll get it from Goldie. That's her brother's perspective. Don't worry, I'll explain all that in a few moments. And that gives you, it gives the author a control of the narrative. And by controlling the narrative, and she's able to control the information that's given to us and at what time. And that leaves it open for us to see something later on from a different perspective that can totally change things around. And trust me, keep reading this. Hit chapter 5. Chapter 5 is a bit of a twist, and it was a good twist. I really liked it. So what is this about? So I could read you the back, but you can do that. You can do that yourself. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a dramatic reading before this end of this review is over. So her name is Pearle Mona Lisa Brown. She was going to be an actress. Her life seemed to be going great. She was in school. She's in drama school. I relate. Then things changed. Tragedy happened in her life, and she couldn't do that anymore. So now Pearle is using her acting skills in a different way. She runs a hair salon that she owns. She's successful. She's in Compton. Her brother runs a strip club, and they listen. They listen well to what people are saying, because they listen for marks. And with that, her brother's is good when it comes to robbing things, and she is good when it comes to acting, using her skills to get into places that normally a person wouldn't get into. Think Mission Impossible in a way, except they're stealing stuff. They're stealing money. They're taking stuff, and it begins with a bit of a scam, a heist, a con job right at the beginning of the novel, which is actually a really intriguing way to do it, because it sets us up in their world right away, and then we start to get a bit of backstory. And the way the novel works is that Goldie, who is the brother, and he's ambitious. He wants to make money. She kind of just wants to do the last job and be out of it. They've scored $150,000 on their last job, and she kind of wants to quit. But Goldie gets an offer from a cartel, and it's to steal this painting. But not just steal this painting, also, with the painting, deliver the guy that won the auction, and got the painting from a cartel leader. Who's the guy? Well, his name is Blaque, and Blaque isn't just anybody. He's from Jamaica, and he's got crime families on both sides, on his mother's and father's side. There's crime on both, like it's running in his veins. He's a lover of jazz. He's this complex, multi-layered character. He's cool in the way that these novels just tend to be cool. And when Blaque meets Pearle, because the thing is, in order to get that painting, because all the brother tells her is, hey, we're going to steal a painting from this guy. I need to get close to him. When Blaque meets Pearle, and Pearle meets Blaque at a jazz club, at a not so chance meeting, where she's going to, charm him, he charms her. And what happens is Blaque, Pearle make a good team, too good of a team for both of them. It leads to complexities neither one of them were ready to have, because both of them have an agenda, and them falling in love messes up both of their agenda. And this could just be a straightforward romance novel and just go like that, but it has some nice twists, some different. The characters are really well done. It's a one and done novel, running around 266 pages. I sat down. I was going to read like 3 or 4 chapters. Then I was going to finish the rest after lunch. I didn't get to have my lunch until after I finished the book. I put the book down, let it kind of like just sink in, and start to think about why it was that I chose to do this review, why this was the book that I decided to review. And it fit. I have a channel with you watching right now called The Call to Cinema, right? And I do some book reviews, but mostly I do a lot of like cinematic stuff, movies, and we have some people on here, some actors, writers, directors, that type of thing every once in a while. So this, my friends, I think very much could be, should be, and probably will be a future movie. I think whether it's picked up by a Netflix or an Amazon or, theater thing, or it ends up on like, I won't say Lifetime, Hallmark. No. I mean, like it's got a bit more edge, though. Some of those do have some edge. Yeah, I think this is 100% something that I see getting an actual media release. This is a future book. She's a future voice. Like, she's a really good author. And what makes it work, and I wasn't quite sure until I think it was about like a chapter and a half in, when it really sunk in, like what was really ringing for me. Because, romance novel, even with crime aspect, it's not normally, it's not normally my bag. It's not normally what I go for. But here's the thing. Terrace Marie has a good ear for people. So when they do things, when they talk, she gives their characters life. She gives her characters, you can picture them. I could literally, as I was writing this, I could picture the movie in my head, how this would go. In actuality, I could picture this as a series. I could picture this as a movie that becomes a series of movies, or a series, because the characters of Blaque and characters of Pearle and character of Goldie are extremely interesting. There's other characters that are met along the way. There's a character by the name of Jules. There's Escobar. There's just so many intriguing people that like come in and out of this world. Not everybody's going to make it out, so be careful who you get attached to. But with that being said, Terrace Marie's Black Pearle is a must read. If you haven't read it, you definitely should. If it's not on your shelf, pick it up and let me know what you think. You should be able to get this at your local bookstore. If not, check out blackeodyssey.net, www.blackeodyssey.net. That'll put out this book, and I'll be looking for Terrace Marie's next book because it's always exciting. No matter what genre I'm in, whether it's film or a book or a game, when you find this exciting voice, it's always a great thing. My name is Aaron. I guess this is a book talk, right? But welcome to the cult of the word. Black Pearle is called to cinema approved. Check it out. 3 times, guys. I read this 3 times. Let me know when you've read it at least once. See you soon.